Stretch X-ray.
He's stretching! Now he's springing back into shape. You can see inside him. There's his internal support systems. Far out. I got him now. Let's wrap him up. He's breaking loose. Give up, Stretch X-ray. We see through your evil schemes.
Stretch X-ray, new from Kenner.
Hello and welcome to Lunch Therapy. This is Lunch Therapy Barefoot Tuesday, where you kick off your shoes and socks and jump into the fantasy world of Lunch Therapy. Lunch Therapy is a break from the crap. We're going to look at a lot of just mind-blowing things are happening. No one's reporting on it, so we have to report on it here. We're going to have some roving reporter, and we're going to have Mike Perkins, comedian, on the show, co-hosting today, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into this thing because there's a lot to unpack in this world. I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 All right, so we're here. I've got the Another Late Show Tonight logo over here. I don't know, I just usurped that because I've got the host of Another Late Show Tonight, Mike Perkins, on the show. I'm doing a thing these days where I'm trying to have some like series regulars, people who've been on the show, people who know the show, people who have a similar feel for taking a break from the crap, and Mike Perkins is one of them. And so I'm really happy to have him on. Hoy, Claster fan. Hoy. Hoy, Mama J. Hey, I wondered, Claster fan, did you see the interview last week? Because this seems totally up your alley. I had the guy from Wesley Ewer from Land of the Lost. If you didn't see that, check it out, because I know you love that kind of stuff. Todd Lee, hoy. That commercial reminded me of the human body model I put together when I was a kid. Remember those? I do remember those. It was like a plastic. It was called, what was it called, I wonder? It had a weird name, and you could see all the organs. I remember, hard to paint. Had to paint each organ. Put the skeleton together. Lots of cement model glue sniffing. I used to have an aversion to making models. I would scream and yell like someone had perpetrated some horrible thing on me. And I finally would just, all that glue stuck to my fingers and all the parts stuck to my fingers, and it just made me nuts. All right, let's get into this thing. We got Mike Perkins in the green room with Boney. Let's bring him on in spectacular fashion. This is the logo here for series regulars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Perkins. Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself a modem. I'm gonna get myself a modem. I'm gonna get myself a modem.
Do people even?
What up, Joe?
Oh my God, it's so great to see you.
It's great to see you, man. We're back on Lunch Therapy, baby. We're getting therapy at lunchtime. All right,
this is the place. This is a place where we get our therapy, and we, there's so much going on that I haven't told you about today. That I'm gonna, maybe for the first time you'll be hearing this stuff. I'm sure you know about the solar storms that we had. Were you affected by those at all?
I honestly had no idea about them.
What?
I know. I don't like. I always get nervous of like we talked about what was the last one we talked about, the eclipse?
Yeah, the eclipse.
I'm like, am I supposed to look up at this stuff, or is it gonna hurt me? Or
never. Oh my God! And that story about your mom too. Oh my God.
Yeah. Unless my mom tells me like, hey, there's something in the sky.
Yeah.
It's only coming around every 60 years. I'm like, I'll catch the next one.
You listen to your mom for sure. Claster fan says he hasn't seen that. Oh my God! You got to check out Friday. Did you ever watch Land of the Lost? Maybe you're too young for that.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Really?
Their truck drops into the center,
Yeah, down into the valley.
Dinosaurs around there and shit. Yeah.
1,000 feet below. How they fell 1,000 feet, I have no idea. And they survived.
In the land of the
Oh, you
lost.
know the
Yeah.
song. So yeah, we had the star of that show, or one of the stars, who played Will Marshall on the show. He was on Friday, and that was so
yeah.
interesting because he was like an inspirational person. It was amazing. Just he had a way of just walking into things, maybe where other people would feel like they're not prepared or they're not good enough or whatever, and he would just like, I mean, he walked into a Shakespeare festival, never having done Shakespeare before, auditioned for it, auditioned for Michael Kahn, who was like this incredible director who was like the head of Juilliard. And
Wow.
so this guy just went to the library, got himself some sonnets, memorized them, did them, performed them, and he got the lead in the play
No
at
way.
this festival. And it was because of his just fun nature. They said that the reason they cast him was not because he was a great actor, but because they just wanted to hang out with him for the summer. So that was funny.
I wish they could do that with me. I just hang out with me.
I know. Come on.
I'll hang out during the summer.
Yeah.
I could skip these acting classes. I can just go to the library and grab some
Totally.
shit.
So then he was on Land of the Lost and Days of Our
Wow.
Lives at the same time for the same network. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was amazing. Hoy Pam Palmieri.
That had to be hard for him to like memorize the lines because then it's
Oh my
like
God, could you imagine?
he's like the dinosaurs are outside. And it's like no, Becky's dead. And it's like oh sorry, wrong show.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh sorry.
You're totally confused. Pam Palmieri is here. Classic fan said he's going to check it out. Neil Phillip is here. Hoy Geniel.
Oh,
Classic fan said he always liked model cars. Yeah. See, I just would get, there would be axles and all these things, and I finally would just glue the wheels to the side of the car. I just got so frustrated.
I got a model DeLorean I made.
Crystal
there's
is
my
here.
fiance.
All right. He slept through them.
I did. I probably slept through.
Watched the remake from 1991. Oh, the remake. There was a remake of Land of the Lost. Todd says I could post a
Yes.
picture of the model. If I could post a picture, I would. They still make them. Wonder what they're called. Guessing I'm too old for Land of the Lost. Pam, no one's too old for Land of the Lost. Todd says we had a fraternity brother that was a slee stack.
What's a slee stack?
Oh, a slee stack is a creature that I'll have to get one for you. In Land of the Lost. Okay, so they fell into a prehistoric land, right?
Yeah.
And in that prehistoric land were dinosaurs, of course, and these kind of monsters called slee stacks that would kind of attack them. But the show was written by a lot of the writers from Star Trek. So although it was a kid's show, it was intense.
It had a lot of yeah.
You know how Star Trek was, and
I remember it being really in depth.
yeah. And then they made the movie with Will Ferrell and ruined the whole thing.
He was just a fun hang during the summer. That's why they did it.
yeah, that's right. That's a
Oh,
slee
that
stack.
thing. Oh, Jesus.
You ever seen those?
No.
There's a
I seen
guy-
one of them at Ralph's the other night, but yeah.
There's a guy in Portland that walks around and is a modern day slee stack.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty incredible.
He's like, nobody gets my reference. I'm a slee stack. Come on.
I know.
Come on,
He's
guys.
aging out.
The cops get called again. They're like, dude, you got to
Yeah.
stop with the slee stack stuff. Can you just like be a Spider-Man or something? He's like, I'm
something,
a slee
please.
stack for life.
Here he is too. Here he is.
No way.
Yeah, that's him.
Look at this guy.
Isn't he cool?
That's his job. He walks around every day.
And in the show, they had basketball players playing the slee stacks,
Really?
and they actually stood on stilts.
No way.
I know. So basketball players.
Can you imagine
come
getting
in on
dunked on by a slee stack?
I know, really. All right, let's get into this thing. Enough slee stack talk. Oh, breathing time. Okay, I have to set this up because I got too caught up in the old slee stack talk. But this here is Ricky Timms. And so what I was saying is about the solar storms. There were solar flares or solar storms on the sun over the last week or
okay.
so. And as a result, a lot of people's internet went out. A lot of people's power went out. It actually somehow affected us here on Earth, like you'd think the sun so far away would not
No
affect
way.
us in this way. But yeah, and as a result, also the northern lights came south. So here's Ricky Timms. I think he might have been in Idaho. I'm not sure where this is, but this is him filming. But I also played some music too. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe. I'm going to try and shut up, and we're going to listen to this Ricky Timms music because he so graciously allowed us to play this on the show. So this is time lapse. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. There he is. Levada, Colorado. In through the nose, out through the toes. Let it go. In through the nose, out through the toes. Thank you, Ricky Timms. That was
Dude, that's awesome.
Awesome, wasn't it? I know. I don't know how. I don't know Pam Palmieri. I don't know what kind of camera he was using or what. But usually when I take a take a picture of like the moon, all I get is like a white dot. You know.
Yeah. But I know if you use from one of our sponsors the new iPhone Pro 15 Max, you can pretty much take a picture of anything you want in the stars, the skies, in your family, and anything that you love.
You're kidding.
To our sponsor, iPhone.
Oh, thank you so much to our sponsor, iPhone, and the new iPad. Now, this is what I heard about the Pixel camera, or I think it might be one of these Android phones. If you take a picture of the moon, they superimpose a picture of the moon on top of your photograph, and it's accurate to what the moon would look like at that time. So I don't know how they do it. Obviously, AI, some kind of crazy shit. But yeah, it's a fake moon that they superimpose.
It just automatically does it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
That's funny.
I know. It's weird. I don't know whether that's true or not. See, this is the thing about this show is maybe it has to be fact checked. But I think that is true. Okay, now
YouTube's going to flag you right now for
they're
fact checking.
They're going to be a little disclaimer.
Pixel's going to send something
underneath.
in.
Have you seen that on YouTube where they have like a little explanation? They're like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and here's what the actual facts are.
It's usually during all my stand-up sets, but yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I wonder how you get one of those.
I'm like, I'm not even talking about my life. What do you mean facts check?
I would feel honored to get that. All right, now this is going to blow your mind. This is something I just found out just before I came on the show. I was like, what other things can we talk about? And this is amazing. So I'll just set this up. NASA has made a video. They got a bunch of super smart scientists together, and they have made a video of what it's like to fall into a black hole.
What the?
You ever wonder what it's like? This is the video representation using supercomputers and super smart people. Thanks for that tidbit, Joel. I think it's true because I take a picture of the moon, and it's never as magnificent as what I see. It's so true.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a dot. Here we go. This is it. I have never wondered this, but
yeah, I don't think so.
never really wondered.
No, Joe! Come back!
You want to jump in? You can jump in too. Jump in! No, Mike! Come back! Come back! This is crazy shit.
end of 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, now I know what it means. Suddenly it comes to me. Simulation of a supermassive black hole.
Jesus. Photon ring. So the light can finally exit it. Wow. Wow.
It's crazy. All right, you can check this out on the NASA Goddard site. They've got a Goddard complex there, I think.
Wow.
And now
That's insane, dude.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
And all of that was taken with a Google Pixel camera.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. All right, let's get on with this.
Look at the moon. It's this perfect moon.
Oh my God, look at it. It looks just like the moon. Anyway, that is pretty freaking
that
nuts.
blows my mind, bro. I wouldn't imagine, like, I don't know. Space trips me out, bro.
Space is way wrong. You know what? The thing is, I don't think we're supposed to go out there. I don't think we're supposed to fall
I don't think
into
so
black
either.
holes. I don't think we're supposed to go to Mars. I don't think we're supposed to go to the moon. I think that Elon Musk wants us to be interplanetary beings, and I'm like, why? We're clearly not built for it.
Did you see that thing they're putting like subway or like railways on the moon by the year 2030 or on Mars? And it's like, can we just? I comment on the thing on Instagram. I was like, can we just get that one from Vegas to LA started?
I
Can we just do
know,
that
really.
one?
Can we just do that?
That one's not even done yet. You're putting one on Mars already?
I know.
Fuck?
I don't
know?
understand what the push is. They've got the Artemis project that they're going to put a bunch of people on the moon in like the next year or something like that. Todd Lee says that's the same video from Beavis and Butthead where the TP was circling Uranus in search of Klingons. TP. All right. Let's see what else Pam says. Space is way right. Stop. We are particles in the space and universe. We're already in space, right? We're already there. We just happen to be on this.
Pam blowing our minds.
She's blowing our minds. She jumps
Space
out
is
of
way
airplanes.
right.
She jumps out of airplanes.
You do, Pam?
Yeah,
Oh my
she does.
God.
Yeah.
She's like, black hole. Have you jumped out of a plane from
Of course.
50,000 feet? I'm good.
You know, Pam, there is a project that you can get involved in where they're putting people into a simulated Mars environment. So this thing that they're going to put on Mars where they're going to have people live in it, they're having people live in that thing here on Earth in simulated environment for a year. They're already finishing up one of them, and they're going to have another one coming up soon, and you can go to the Mars, I don't know what it is, some website, NASA website, and sign up to be on that. So there you go,
Right.
Pam. You'd be doing your stand-up right there. Maybe they'll do a reality program. Yes, I did jump out of an airplane.
Wow.
Told you she did. Happy Barefoot Tour. I love it, Jose. I've got the bare feet. I remembered. Are you barefoot?
I got my socks on, but you know what?
That's not barefoot.
Dun,
Technically.
dun, dun,
Now we're getting some sexy time. Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Who says
Take
this
it
is
easy,
nuts?
lunch therapy.
Jeez, it's the middle of the day, making us crazy. Cool. So now we got barefoot
Sky
situation
rockets in flight.
Boo, afternoon delight. What happened to that song? I got to find a cover of that song. Any quizzes today? Yes, there will be a quiz today, Howard, for sure. There's going to be some stand-up. We got to get on with this show. Why weren't people afraid during the Northern Lights like War of the Worlds? That's a good. Maybe there were people freaking out.
Well, now I am, Mama J. Thanks.
So now this is a great segue because we have a roving reporter from Mama J. It's a special event all the way from Kansas. Mama J.
Mama J.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I am now in the store, which is called Igor's Curiosities and
Monsters.
Monster Museum. Who knew
Whoa.
in this little town? And look at this. He rescued this alien in Area 51. I've never known anybody go into Area 51.
We just went into a black hole.
And let you see this guy.
Anything's possible.
Oh my God. This is so
Oh.
much more than what I thought. And there's a famous foil hat.
Tinfoil hat.
Oh my God.
Wish I had one.
Oh my God. Look
God.
at these pictures.
Oh, real alien pictures.
Look, they're examining people. Okay, all I
my
did was
God.
come in here for a piece of twine, and look what happened. Oh, this is better than my previous alien place in Colorado.
That was a
Wowza.
garbage heap, Mama J.
So
that
now
was
I'm
not
coming over, and I'm going
an
to
alien.
introduce you
this
to
is the
the
guy.
owner. And I need my husband in here for the money.
Hello, how's it going?
And what's your name?
I'm Matt, and this is Igor's, and this is our love letter to roadside attractions.
I love this. How long you been here, Matt?
We've been here about three and a half years, and so this is my collection. I've either curated or made everything that's in here.
So you said some of it is real.
Yeah, half the stuff is real, the other half is made up, but it's
So
all for fun.
what's the realest thing that I would be surprised that it's real?
Well, right here, this is an actual human skeleton made out
This
of
is
parts of
unbelievable.
old teaching skeletons. So he's been Frankenstein
What?
together.
It's a
This is our
Frankenstein
real
skeleton.
Frankenstein skeleton.
Oh.
So he's 100% real human bones.
Ooh.
He's all real. Here we have
Boney's
actual
like
slices
Dude,
freaking
that
out.
guy killed that. He killed that guy and put that in the
I
thing.
know he did. It's a good way
Can't
to
really see that.
hide the evidence.
Yeah, you got a little
Put it right
glare
in
there.
plain sight.
Okay.
Then we also have the largest pair of gallstones in the state of Kansas.
The
Largest
largest
gallstones.
pair of gallstones in Kansas.
Gallstones.
Right. Most people
My
who make
God.
gallstones make these little
Are teeny
pebbles
tiny.
there, but I'm not normal, and I made those. They
He
came out
made
really
them.
Those are yours.
Those are his gallstones.
Oh my God. And you know what I heard? That my husband wanted his kneecaps and they said no because they are considered hazardous materials.
Well, sometimes hospitals will use those kinds of things, and they don't like to give those kinds of things. But I
But
do have
he's-
3 extra kneecaps over there if you need it.
Oh, we don't need it. Oh no, that's
got
okay.
3
Now tell
kneecaps?
me, I'm getting a piece of twine and tell me why.
I just happen to have
special
3 kneecaps
twine.
back here. If you
Well,
need it.
that's slice of twine. This is what the
you know.
entire ball is made out of. This type of twine.
God.
You know, most newer most farmers
Gallstone.
today use a newer
Gross.
plastic twine. But this is sisal twine. This is a byproduct.
This is the
of
twine. This is
agave
about
cactus,
last week.
The same thing.
Largest ball of twine is also
Oh.
right next door to the
This
shop.
is the same kind of twine that has been used in the wall since it started in 1953.
I love
Place.
So
this
it's
story.
100%.
And it's the same age as me because I'm 71, so it's 71.
Yeah. Well, it will be in December.
In
because
December.
It started on December the
It's
24th,
younger than you.
1953.
Okay.
Now, and these are not the world's
Mama J.
largest, but these are the largest pair of pants that you'll come in contact with in the state of Kansas. I dare you to find a bigger pair of pants than these.
Oh boy.
Wow. There
Biggest
you
pair
go.
of
Why is
pants,
that?
too.
They're 66-inch waist and 64-inch inseam.
So Joel, you know, you and I are both getting heavy.
Yeah,
We
thanks.
got to, our goal is that we never fit
Thanks,
into
Mama
these
J.
pants. Signing out. This
What a
is
burn at
J-
the end.
Mama
What a-
J
I know, she totally
and
burned
Joel
me.
Marshall's lunch
I'm like
therapy.
helpless here.
Well, that's fine.
It's like I wanted to pick you up something, so I decided to get you these pants when I was on my trip.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Joel.
God. Thanks a lot, Mama J.
This guy just happened to have kneecaps. He's like, by the way, I got some kneecaps.
If you
in
need
the
some
bag."
kneecaps, I got him. He's clearly a serial killer. Let's face it.
Oh my God. Somewhere very fat man his pants.
Pantsless. Yes, it's true. Somebody took his pants. Because I mean, if
Somebody
they're the
took his
large,
kneecaps, too.
let's say those are your pants, and they're the only ones in the state of Kansas. What's he wearing? Come on.
Wow.
Yeah. See,
Wow, that's crazy.
I still can't believe he had his own gallstones sitting there. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's an amazing person. Who knew Cocker, Kansas, population 12, had so many interesting things. You didn't even see
Population of 12.
last week we had the largest ball of twine, which is just right there in Cocker,
Yeah.
Kansas. It's amazing.
Wow.
The world's largest, not just Kansas's, like the pants.
Jesus.
You know, it's time for Trash Panda Comedy Club.
Woo!
All right, and we're going to get in there. We're going to do some comedy. And I'm just going to announce, maybe do a little bit of something that I've been thinking about. This is a place for comedians to work out whatever they happen to be working on. And it is an incubation of comedy. So here we go. Trash Panda Comedy. Like that? That's pretty good, right?
I like it. It's the
Sounds
incubation, baby. I like it.
Hello and welcome to Trash Panda Comedy Club. I'm your host, Joel Marshall. So good to be here. I wanted to talk just a little bit about credit cards. Credit cards. You know, they talk about the American dream. I think the American nightmare is credit cards because, we all want to. We're perfect subjects to come after with credit cards because we're such dreamers here in the United States, aren't we? Aren't we, Mike? Aren't we dreamers?
Yeah,
so of course, what more would we do? We believe that in the future we're going to be amazingly prosperous, right? So we will probably just be able to pay off these credit cards with change that we find in our sofa. So we so believe in ourselves that we're willing to bet on ourselves, bet on our own selves. And of course, sometimes future you has even less money. You know what I mean? And then what are you going to do with that? So, and then what they do, then on top of it, what they do is they put people, movie stars and people that we, admire on the screen talking about the credit cards and saying how you should get a credit card. It's almost like, come on over here. You can get here through credit cards. Remember when they put, I don't think there's any humor in this. Do you remember when, this is not funny. Do you remember when I was younger, what happened is there was a guy, he was a filmmaker, Robert Townsend, and he put the entire budget of his film on a series of credit cards. And the film was called The Hollywood Shuffle. And it made a ton of money. And he was able to pay his credit cards back, which is a great story. It's a great story. But what about the thousands of filmmakers after that? They put it all on a credit card and never sold their movie. What about them? We never hear about them, do we? A lot of them are us. Let's face it. And then when we're in college, when our brains are like not fully formed, they start to hit us. First of all, the gateway drug is of course, the student loan, where you get into college, you're like, I can't pay for this thing. And they're like, don't worry about it. You can pay for it later. And then we go, oh, well, then I might as well pay for some other stuff later. And then on the walls, the bulletin boards in college, there's all these credit card ads where you can easily get a credit card and buy yourself like a massive television to watch while you're skipping class. And then they send you out into the workforce and now you're just got massive debt, right? And so what do? You have to find whatever job you can get. And there you are strapped to a cubicle for the rest of your life. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that's a rant, I think. That's just a rant. It's the beginnings of a comedy thing. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring on series regular Mike Perkins. Welcome to the Trash Panda Comedy Club, Mike.
Yeah, baby. We back. Trash Panda. You know, Kevin Smith did the same thing with his credit card.
Did he?
He charged, with Clerks. He did the whole thing on his credit card, and then he got lucky, and then he sold it. But yeah, it's so funny. A lot of people charged on their credit card. It was very good. This Trash Panda Comedy Club is sponsored by Visa. Get your Visa wherever you want. It's gonna be back, baby. Trash Panda Comedy Club. It's gonna be back on Lunch Therapy. For those that don't know me, my name is Mike Perkins. I'm back, baby. I'm an East Coast Italian guy, and I'm here. I'm from Jersey originally. I'll just start off. I'm in love, guys. I'm in love. Is she still here? Is she in the comments? She here? She's at work. She's probably like, I just wanted to say that he fell asleep through everything, and that she wanted to leave. But I am very much in love. She's a lot different than me. She spent some time in Michigan for a while. So she traveled there and lived in Michigan for a while.
There she is.
She's heckling me via YouTube. But when she lived in Michigan, she used to say that they called them Michiganders. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
They call people from Michigan Michiganders.
Wow.
And she's like, what? They didn't call you anything back in Jersey? I was like, no, they just called us jerk offs. That's what they called. That's what they called us. I don't get a fancy. I'm just a Jersey jerk off. Is what I am.
Wow, Boney! Enough with the laughs.
Boney,
come on now.
I do want to talk about something. I've been in this for a while. I'm sober, guys. I'm sober. I'm working on this new stuff. It's funny though because I'm only sober because I never liked drinking to begin with in the first place. So like I haven't drank in maybe like 10 years or something like that. But it's funny because now as I get older, people like are always like, "You're sober. You're so brave," and I'm like, "Thank you," but I have a weak tummy. You know, it upsets my tummy. That's why. That's why I don't want to drink. I'm not doing God's work. I'm just like, nah, I don't. But I don't smoke or drink. I don't do any of that. People are like, you need a vice, and I'm like, I think fast food's my vice. You know, because the only line that I do is an in and out, and it's very long. It's a very long line. The last thing I want to work on is my girlfriend also. She said she's a big reader. She loves reading books and stuff, and she's very smart. She's one of the smartest people I ever met. And she knows so much, and then she reads a lot. And she's like, you know, I grew up with a lot of books. I grew up with books. And she's like, did you grow up reading? And I was like, no, I didn't grow up with books. I grew up with bookies. And I said, hallelujah, hallelujah. I don't have debt to credit cards. I have debt to a guy named Jimmy back in Jersey. So I got to go. Anyway, that's my time on Trash Panda Comedy Club.
Yeah. But I made a really good choice early on, and my choice was to not be a handy man. I am not a handy man. I'm a very unhandy man. You can lose a lot of weight by dying, I'll tell you that. There's also the breatharian diet where, you know, there are people out there that just somebody was like, these That's so weird. Hold on.
What, did that pop up? You didn't mean to pop that up?
No, I'll tell you what happened.
Oh.
Something crazy just happened. I've been having this thing with, hold on. So, this is my rant against Adobe Premiere. I've been having this thing lately where I export something and it's wrong. Like the voice is wrong. I don't know what, it's like it's trying to sabotage me. I'm going to try this one more time, but this is...
What, the Randy's Donuts thing
Randy's
is wrong?
Yeah, because all the audio is off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're going to try it again here, but it's going to be, so bear with me. Technical Boney, can you get the right one on the screen? Let's see if we can do it. I think we can do it. Hold on, Boney. Yep, he's got it. Everyone relax. Everything's cool. And here we go. Let's try this one. But I made a really good choice early on, and my choice was to not be a handy man. I am not a handy man. I'm a very unhandy man. You know why? Because it's a trap. You know, handyman did not come up with the term handyman. No, somebody was like, I gotta hang a picture, I gotta paint the wall, I gotta renovate my living room, I gotta build some shelves. So I need somebody handy. I need a handy man. Let me just give you a little piece of advice. Never take a job that ends in man. It might sound manly, but being manly is way overrated. There's the pizza man, there's the handyman, you don't see doctors calling themselves man. Sometimes people say, hey, doctor man, lawyer guy. Beware of people that call you my something, you know, like my man, my guy. You know, when somebody says my, they're taking ownership of you. Just like handyman, my handyman, my computer guy. Also, never take a job that ends in guy. That is a big pitfall. It sounds fun, you know, pool guy. You then we got those movies where the pool guy gets laid all the time. That's not what happens. The pool guy cleans a lot of pools. What happens? He's the pool guy. And when the pool turns green, they call him up. Hey, pool guy, you got to get over here. This thing's green. If someone calls you my handyman, and I'll tell you, the one secret to not being a handyman, don't be good at anything. Computer guy, people are like, I forgot my passwords. Where's my computer guy? My toilet's backed up. Where's my toilet guy? And if you are good at something, hide it. Just be like, I don't know. You know, somebody says, hey, well, I really like to make some shelves. Oh, wow. And if they force you into making shelves, make really bad shelves that just fall down. They'll be like, I am never hiring that handyman again. Hey, yeah, right.
So funny.
Enough of that guy.
My man.
My man. My man. It's my man Mike. My man is handy, Mama says. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm really just justifying that I'm really bad at doing things. Anything with my hands.
But you're
Just
good
not
at hiring people.
I'm really good at hiring people. And
You're a producer, man.
That's right, a producer man. Somebody's got to do it, right? Hey, broken news. There's so much stuff going on in the world right now. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of it here. We already explored the black hole. Todd says he knows a handsy man. A handsy
Todd.
man.
Hello,
I like
Todd.
that. Hello, yes.
Easy, Todd. It's lunch therapy.
Easy now. Okay, football makes people happy. Did you know this? This has been proven now.
Wow.
For anybody that's like watching, too much football or watching too much sports, it has now been proven that it is good for you to watch sports. It is good for you to sit in front of the television and drink beer and watch sports because, and this is a study that was done in Japan, you get a sense of community and belonging watching sports, fosters a sense of goodwill. Your brain reward circuits are engaged, leading to improved well-being. And this effect is particularly pronounced when watching popular sports like baseball, football, and which can notably boost physical and mental well-being. I don't know how it boosts physical well-being, but maybe.
Wow.
Then there's a thing called objective measures. The research combined subjective and objective measures of well-being, including self-reports and neuroimaging techniques. So they looked at all aspects of this thing and they decided, finally, once and for all, that watching sports is good for you. Okay, so that was some good news.
Wow. That's cool, yeah.
There was a zebra that escaped in Seattle, and it was actually found. So this was, everybody was really worried about this zebra. There were a bunch of zebras that got loose, and there was one that they couldn't find. It was gone for days.
How do you not? How's no one see it?
I know. And so that's what they did, is they had these they had memes. People made memes.
Yeah.
Like here's a zebra.
That's awesome.
Bigfoot riding a zebra. The zebra and the Bigfoot hanging out. Here he was at the Everett Aqua
Look at them.
Sox game.
They're watching sports. They're
Yeah,
physical and
see?
mental.
It's good for them. It's good for them. They found a friend too.
He's playing chess.
Went to Dick's Drive-In playing chess. Yeah, this is awesome. There he was at the local
He's at the casino. Every zebra goes to a casino.
Of course. Look at him. He's driving in the lower left there. He's driving. Oh, yeah. So, and then we had him hanging out with hummingbirds here at Lunch Therapy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, rescue drone. This is another crazy thing that no one knows about. There is now a rescue drone that can save people who are drowning.
Whoa.
I know. Let's take a look at that.
No
So,
way.
we make drones to kill people, and now we make drones to save people. And there it is. How
Do
much?
they just hang on? It pulls them out?
It just plops down next to them in the water. But apparently it can fly in very adverse conditions, where they couldn't get a boat there to get somebody if they were drowning. And so it's just basically one of those big life preservers. Plops down in the water, and you can hang on to it. The only thing that I worry about is that it costs $11,000.
What?
I know.
That person had a good run.
Yeah. I just feel
my
like
God.
maybe they'd be more worried about somebody like
So then it
stealing
just stays. Wow, okay.
I don't think it can actually carry them back. That'll be the next one. See, it just plops it down. But $11,000.
Okay, and then you just hang on to it. Wow.
Sky vacuum. Have you heard of this?
Damn.
Dude,
No.
you're learning so much on this show.
I always learn so much on this show.
See, these are the things nobody's reporting. There's a giant sky vacuum that has been manufactured now, and it is now vacuuming the sky. It is the world's largest carbon capture facility, and it's called the Mammoth Project. Yeah. And it is capable of removing 36,000 tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere annually. And this is,
Whoa.
and it's wild. And then what it does is it takes it and it stores it down deep in the ground in Iceland's volcanic basalts, where it materializes way down deep, and it doesn't cause any problems for anybody. So they're going to like solve this.
Jesus.
I know.
I love, wow. Oh my God.
And this is the facility
From
here.
capturing milligrams of CO2 in the lab back in 2009 to removing and safely storing thousands of tons of CO2 since 2021. From being doubted to being supported by millions. We always focused on the highest quality and leading edge technology to create the biggest impact possible.
Dude, how do you
Today, we push the boundaries
with
of
that
what's
big sucker?
possible even further. This is Mammoth, our second and the world's biggest direct air capture and storage plant, bringing us another step closer to reclaiming control of our climate future by removing megatons of
Whoa, look at
CO2
that.
in 2030
Megatons.
and a gigaton in 2050.
A gigaton.
A gigaton.
Wait a
How
minute.
much is that?
They just lost me at gigaton. That's not gigaton. That sounds like something from like some kind of Marvel movie or something, right? Gigaton. Wow. They're gonna take
You
a
know, Thanos
gigaton.
was originally named Gigaton. And then
I think so. I think he was.
wow.
So
Dude, that's crazy.
this is
Did
a
you
crazy
know-
drawing of like, oh, I lost. Oh, we totally fell out of it. But
Did you know?
this is what it looks like. So inside the rocks, they get the air, goes through there,
Yeah.
goes into this crazy looking geodesic dome made by Carb Fix. And then it gets mixed with water and goes way down 800 meters underground.
Is that good to have in the ground though? Is that going to mess up?
I don't
our...
think it matters because it's carbon,
Oh, okay.
you know? It's just
Wow, God.
something that's already in the ground.
No way. That's
know.
awesome.
That's pretty cool. So that's good news, right? It's good news.
Yeah.
Todd Lee says, does it suck
So we can
birds
keep on
into
littering. It
birds?
doesn't matter. We can just,
Yeah,
we're going
you
to clean it up anyway.
Just do whatever you want. Todd says it takes an enormous amount of energy to extract CO2. The main reason that it's in Iceland is because they have geothermal power. Yeah, that's the thing. They have geothermal power that is powered from the volcano, and it powers this thing. It's pretty cool. I
I
mean,
love that Todd said that handsy line earlier, and then he just completely redeemed
know.
himself, just knowing all of this stuff.
well, Todd, hidden
Wow.
in there is a building engineer. So,
Wow.
that's what. Yeah, so that's cool. He actually builds skyscrapers and things. So, there you have
Really?
it. Yeah.
Wow. God bless you, Todd.
God bless Todd. So wait, we got to jump to the contest. Got to do some contests. We got foxes. Let's do the contest just because we got some stuff happening here. It's time for the game show, lunch therapy. So this is a contest. Please feel free to play in the chat room. Try your hand against the genius Mike Perkins. Let's get into this thing. All right, pop quiz. I gotta get the hummingbirds on the screen too because they get really nuts if I don't put them on there right.
Oh, look, my logo is my logo. That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Boney
You're the
did that.
man.
Boney totally did that. It's tiny, but
Thanks,
it's
Boney.
there. Thanks, Boney. Appreciate all that you do. Let me get the. How does that work? Oh, here I got it. I just got to get the chatters on.
Those chatters.
Got to get the chatters going. Here we go. Gonna get them on there. So this is a contest.
Howard Ronan, ladies and gentlemen.
Howard
Contest.
Ronan is here. He's up for the contest. This is for you, Howard. Okay. Hi, Boney. Contest time. Okay. As people know, it's basically Mike Perkins against the hummingbirds. We try and be as fair as possible, but it's never fair. It's never fair. So this is kind of the big centerpiece of the contest here. Is the face mashup.
Oh, wow.
So basically, the first person to say the first name and the last name. First name of one person, last name of the other person.
What's his name?
Can he do it?
Dude, what's his name? Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
And then
You have to take the first name of one person and the last name of the other person. So if it was Kevin Bacon and Bruce Willis, you would say Kevin Willis.
Oh, okay.
Or you'd say Bruce Bacon, which is a great name for a porn
Let's do
star.
Bruce Bacon.
Bruce Bacon. Boney, is it Bruce Bacon? Oh,
Damn.
that was a
It's definitely
Windows
is it
error.
Kevin Bacon? It looks like Bruce Willis, though. You're right. Actually, they both have hair, though.
Let's see. James
never had
Willis. James Willis. Is it James Willis?
They both have hair, though. Bruce Willis doesn't have hair.
Well, Bruce Willis had hair at some point, so maybe I guess that's possible. Kevin Willis.
Okay.
Kevin Willis. Is it Kevin Willis? No, it's either.
I have no idea. Oh, no.
Oh my God. Let's see. Bruce Willis and I don't know. Well, we're going to have to maybe save this and go on with the quiz because no one has come up with the answer. I admit it might be difficult. Both of these people are well-known. I'm going to say well-known actors, just so people know that they are actors. I got to admit, when I put these two together, I was like, wow, they have almost the same face.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's really fits well. They have similar eyes, similar hair. Maybe
It looks like this. It looks like you didn't even mash it up. It's just
I
the
know.
same person.
Just look like a picture of somebody. But look at
Yeah.
the mouth. I think the mouth is the key giveaway on the person that we are missing so far.
Oh, what's his name? Oh my God, what's his name?
that
He's
mouth?
in,
Let's
he's in
see
the
if I
After Midnight, After Sunrise and stuff.
Kevin Reynolds. Is it Kevin
Ooh.
Reynolds? Joel Perkins. Yeah, it's your face and my face matched up. We should have done that. I should have done that. Okay.
Oh man, I don't know.
No one's got it. We'll go back to it. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody will get it. Oh no!
That is
There
the
it
guy.
is.
Oh my God, I was so right. I couldn't think of the left guy's name.
I forgot that the answer was here on the next
I
slide.
knew it was Kevin Bacon.
It's Kevin Bacon and Ethan Hawke. So
Ethan
Kevin
Hawke, that's his
Hawke
name.
or Ethan Bacon would have been the answer.
So
nobody-
dude, I knew it was Kevin Bacon.
Nobody gets anything for that
I
one.
smelled that bacon cooking, baby. Damn.
You did. Everybody got bacon. So congratulations to everybody for getting bacon. Do you think Ethan Hawke was too obscure? I mean, he's not obscure, right? He's like
No, I knew. I just couldn't think of his
huge movie
name.
star, right?
Yeah,
Because when I do these things, I try and get people that everybody knows.
he was in After Sunset, and before I was trying to think of that, I just couldn't think of his name.
I was watching him yesterday. He was in the Criterion video collection closet where they had all the movies that were on Criterion, the Criterion label, and then he and his
Yeah.
daughter were going through and talking about all their favorite movies, and it was
Oh, that's
actually
awesome.
super enjoyable.
Yeah.
Now it's going to get weird. So I was at the donut place. You know, have you been to Randy's Donuts before?
Never been, no, but they just built one in North Hollywood. So
That's what I
looking forward to
heard.
that.
But there's not
Yeah.
a giant donut on the top.
It's not a giant donut, no.
You know what I heard is they built a giant donut for that one, but it was a bear claw, and everybody thought it looked like a turd, so they took it off.
Is that real?
No, I made that up.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Okay, so where can you find the largest paper cup?
I think it's B, Holbrook, Arizona.
Holbrook, Arizona. The largest paper cup. So those kinds of things like Randy's Donuts, the giant donut, there's a name for those, and I don't know what it is. Does anybody know what that's called?
I don't know either.
They're buildings made to look like a giant something. I know we had a whole bunch of them on the show a while back.
Oh, Crystal might be right.
Crystal, oh my God,
She's
it's
from here.
Crystal.
She's from here.
She's, you know what, Crystal. God. She totally got it. Oh my God,
Did she
you got
get
a
it?
ringer.
Ah, I knew it.
You got a ringer. Oh
Well,
my
guess what,
God.
babe? We're
you're-
going there. I want to see it.
That's it. Yeah, so that's the giant paper cup. It's an actual giant
Wow.
paper cup. It is in Riverside, California.
Right here in Riverside, yeah.
Right here in River City.
Wow.
All right, so the next one. These are all the questions today are about large buildings that look like something else. What unusual attraction is located in Woodruff, Wisconsin? The world's largest penny, a giant cedar stump, a sculpture garden filled with metal sculptures, D, a 20-foot tall quarter. Classroom says he's been to Holbrook. Didn't remember seeing a paper cup, but he hasn't been to Riverside. Yeah, so that would have eliminated Holbrook for sure.
I'm gonna say D, a 20-foot tall quarter.
Okay, and let's see if the chat room can weigh in. So far, hummingbirds have 1 point. Got to remember to give them a point. Let's see if everybody's nervous now. They're like, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, Todd weighs in.
Said C, okay.
Sculpture garden filled with metal sculptures. Is that an unusual attraction, though? Is that unusual? Maybe for Woodruff, Wisconsin, maybe.
I was saying D.
Crystal is a genius.
She is.
It sucks when we have geniuses. Oh, Kamala, another genius.
Okay.
D, a 20-foot tall quarter.
I went D also. Okay.
You're going D too? Yeah, that's what you're.
Yeah, I went D.
That's Roche Harbor. Oh, at the sculpture garden filled with metal sculptures. Okay. You know what? Let's see if anybody got it right. Boney, can you verify? Boney is checking. And the answer is the world's largest penny.
No way.
Yeah. Okay. No one got it. Well, who would expect the largest penny? And that doesn't even really, I'm not sure that's a real penny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like maybe made out of bronze. No, it's not bronze, right?
But I guess it doesn't have to be a real anything because it's not a real donut either, right?
That's true, yeah.
Why am I being so picky? Woodruff, Oneida County, Wisconsin. The world's largest penny was dedicated as a tribute to the staff and students of Arbor Vitae Woodruff School and reflects Dr. Pelham Newcomb's dream for a local hospital, as well as the community spirit of Woodruff.
Wow.
And Arbor Vitae residents and civic groups. Not a real donut. We don't know whether it's a real donut or not. I mean,
it could be. No one ever tried to eat it yet.
Yeah, it could be.
Just a really hard donut after all these years.
Todd says it'd be really valuable if it was made of copper. It would be.
Yeah.
Howard Ronan says, Chevy Chase vacation. Come on, kids. Don't you want to see the world's largest ball of twine? Do they really go to the ball of twine in vacation? No, they can't. They can't. That can't happen. Maybe. Howard, verify that. Okay, here's the next one. Are you ready? So far, we've got 1 point that anyone's gotten on either side. And it was
Crystal had to get the point.
Crystal taking the point. Highway of Dreams, 1932 Studebaker is a famous abandoned car found in which location? Arlington, Washington, Everett, Pennsylvania, Petrified Forest National Park, Arizona, Canadian, Texas. What are these real places? Canadian
Texas. Sounds like something you get at a diner.
Yeah.
I'll take the Canadian, Texas.
Does that have pineapple on it? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to go B. I'm gonna say Everett, Pennsylvania.
Everett, Pennsylvania. All right. Let's see if anybody in the chat room is bold enough to try and answer this one.
What do you think, Crystal, huh?
Crystal,
what letter?
She probably fell asleep. She was like, this is not mentally challenging enough for me. I need to go read 2 books at the same time.
Okay, Pam's saying C.
Pam's saying C. Okay, C. Petrified Forest National Park. Jose says, upside down pineapple? Crystal says, cars. Is that a choice? Cars? Mama Joe says, D. Canadian, Texas. Because it's such a preposterous name that it has to be right?
So I said, okay. I said B.
You said
so
B.
we're all over the place.
Yeah, It's all over the place. The thing about the hummingbirds is they could probably choose all of them and then they'd win. As long as you chose it wrong.
That is true. Wait, hold on.
It's kind of stacked.
It's fair
against
until
you.
it's not fair.
It's stacked against you. All right, let's see what it is here. It is in Petrified Forest National Park, Arizona. These hummingbirds win. Yeah, look at that thing. It's just a car that's like just out in the middle of the desert, just rotting away. Yeah, it's very famous apparently. Not in this circle, of course. I think maybe we have. Oh, so the hummingbirds get a point for that. They're kind of schooling you 2-0. You've got no points. No points.
I got no points. I never have points.
You never do. You got to read more books, I think. Read some of them books.
Crystal reads enough books for both of us.
All right, one more. Which of these attractions is not in Los Angeles, California? La Brea Tar Pits, Madame Tussauds, Hollywood. It's all spelled wrong. Boney, you got to really take some spelling lessons. Hollywood Wax Museum, world's largest Cocopelli.
It's. I wish it was D, but what's a Cocopelli?
It's a really good question. You're gonna find out soon, I bet.
The world's largest Cocopelli.
Because that's what we learn here. Crystal got the D as well. Is she saying D now? Cocopelli, yeah. Classic
Yeah, it's
Fantasy
Cocopelli.
D.
It's definitely Cocopelli. I think we all got it together,
I think everybody
guys. Come
knows
on.
what that is because the other ones, I mean, are just. You
think,
guys
yeah,
should
come
know
on.
this. We should know this.
Yeah.
If we did not choose Cocopelli, we would be probably ostracized from Hollywood. They'd be like, "You're not paying enough attention here. You don't get to live here." I got to find out. I also got to tell you what a Cocopelli is. So yeah, it's Cocopelli. Oh, that's a Cocopelli. You ever seen one of those?
What? No.
I know. So this is you had no chance of knowing what one was then because you've never seen one. A Cocopelli is a fertility god and a symbol of good luck in some Native American cultures in the Southwest United States.
Wow.
He is often depicted as a humpbacked flute player with feathers or antenna-like protrusions on his head. There's the alien connection.
You know what's so funny? You said it's a Native American, like an Indian thing, and Taco Bell and Starbucks just took over.
They're right behind it, aren't they? They're totally.
It's like, can we have something sacred still? No. Let's put a Starbucks. And
Hey,
Taco
you know, a
Bell
lot of
right
people
there.
are taking pictures of this. Maybe we put a sign behind it. It'll be like free advertisement. And here they are on Lunch Therapy,
Wow.
seen by
So it's a
millions of people.
Native American flute player.
Yeah, and he's a prankster,
Cocopelli.
healer, storyteller, and he is the
Look at that.
spirit of music. And
that
Mama
in
Jay's
Arizona?
like, look at Mama Jay. She's like, I cannot believe you don't know what a Cocopelli is.
Hey, I knew what Starbucks was, and it's in the same picture. Okay, Mama J.
Jeez. And
Crystal said it's
Crystal
in
said-
Arizona. Is it
it's in
Arizona?
Wow, that could have been like a secondary question. You know, if Boney really had it together, he'd have like layers of questions. Like then we'd ask like, where is it? And then we'd ask, how much is a cafe latte? At the
Do they give
Cocopelli?
discounts at that Starbucks? Do you
They
get
do.
a?
You
I'll
know
take
they
a grande Cocopelli, please.
All right. Well, I guess it's the end. Unfortunately, it's the end. We didn't eat any lunch. We ate no Cocopellis, but we're going to enjoy the spirit of music in the tradition of the Cocopelli. I'm going to also give, because I like to close this out and be real, it's 3-1. So congratulations to the hummingbirds. They rarely lose. Rarely do they lose. Good job, Mike.
Smart group of birds.
Yeah. That was beautiful. All right, so now we're going to dance. Now, I would like to know, and perhaps maybe next Tuesday or something we can tell this story, but this is the story as I know it, okay? About the song that we're going to play on the show. The song that we're going to play is from a band called War. And the way I heard the story was the lead singer was in a sound recording studio, and they were recording a song, and he had a glass of wine, and he accidentally knocked it over, spilled it on the what do you call that, soundboard that was like
Wow, yeah.
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Wow, the mixers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had to pay for that. And he had maxed out his credit cards. No, I just threw that in there. He had to pay for that. And so in order to pay for it, he wrote a song about it. And it became an incredible, long-lasting hit. And he was able to make his money back and pay for the soundboard. Do you think it's true? It seems like a great story, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a great story.
Do you know the song, Spill the Wine?
No.
Oh, my gosh. You're just...
Maybe. I mean, if I hear
You're
it.
going to be so enriched by the show today. You're going to walk out.
I'm enriched by every show I do with you,
with
dude.
the Coca-Pelli shirt on and be like, and on the back it's going to say, "I've been through a black hole." It's going to be great. All right, let's dance this thing out.
I
Thanks.
spilled the wine in the black
I
hole with
spilled
the
the
Coca-Pelli.
Right. So, Mike, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Always the best.
And looking forward to more shows with you in the future. Dance Time, Spill the Wine. It's a cover song by some wonderful people on YouTube whose names will appear on the screen. Oh, yeah. Premiere! Damn it! Premiere's attacking me again. Oh, here we go. I like how you can chat as well.
Oh, I know this song.
You
Yeah.
do? It's good, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can chat through Zoom, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a new thing.
I was once out strolling one very hot summer's day, and I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big field of Ontario grass.
Ontario grass.
I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face, and I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, yes I did, and I was the star of that movie. This really blew my mind, the fact that me, a thin-haired, middle-aged, leaping gnome, would be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain Kings, high above the mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl. There was tall ones, small ones, broke ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, freaky black ones. Out of the middle came a lady.
Je ne sais pas où, je suis canadien, ouais.
She whispered in my ear
Je ne parle pas espagnol.
something
Je
crazy.
dis c'est mon français à la base.
She said, "Spill the wine, take that girl. Spill the wine, take that girl. Spill the wine, take that girl. Spill the wine, take that girl." And I could feel hot flames of fire rolling up my back as she disappeared. But soon she returned.
Je suis revenu et je danse le tango.
Hand was a bottle of wine, in the other hand a glass. Now she poured some of that wine from the bottle into the glass.
You know, on
Raised it to her
YouTube,
lips.
there's a great Bruce Springsteen version of the
Just
song,
before
too.
she drank,
Really?
Yes,
All right.
she said, "Spill the wine, take that girl. Spill the wine, take that girl. Spill the wine."
I All right, thanks everybody for being on the show and doing the contest. And we missed the foxes today. No foxes, but lots of black holes. All right, see y'all next week, or see you Friday. See you Friday for Chad Damiani, the King Clown of Los Angeles.